Hello, everyone. It's me, the President of the United States, Grover Cleveland. This is Ink the Book Show, a show that transcends time and space, whose profundity cannot be overstated. Now, you listen to me. You can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter. And if you like his work on the Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon. The link to all these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
Ink the book. The only thing I ever do is ink the book. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't ink the book, but I'd probably look like a stronger, younger, happy, healthy man. Yet here I go and ink again. Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's edition of Ink the Book Show. Probably inking this page, the second to last page of the story. Let's get into it. It's pretty much one big panel. It's a big splash page, one inset panel. There's still plenty of pages to go. Well, a handful of pages to go, but because I have to redo a scene earlier, and then or re-pencil a scene earlier, and there's one more page of the story after this, and then 3 more pages at the end of the book. So we're getting close, though. Ooh, I think my roommates just got home. Bonehead's a cowboy now. I just realized I saw that I got a new follower on Twitch, and I just realized it was my brother's buddy from last night. Started following me. We went out last night for my brother's birthday. Liam, who's been on the show plenty of times, including yesterday for a little bit. It's his 24th birthday today. And we went out to this Dave and Buster's type place. We played games. We did laser tag. We robbed a bank together. We graffitied a coliseum.
We torched a school bus. And we had candy for breakfast. So I defy you to have a better time than we had. Ooh, let me, there we go. In fact, I'll bring it in a little bit. Zero in on the part I'm working on. It's weird when I don't have a panel to just zoom in on. Kind of didn't know where to rest the camera. So last night at one point, I ran by. I saw my brother talking to a friend of ours that was in our group, and I ran by and I went and slapped his butt like 5 times, and then I was like, then I ran over and I was like sitting at the bar, and then my brother came over a minute later. And he was like, "Why did you slap that guy's butt?" And I look over, and it was not who I thought it was. It was somebody I had never seen before in my life. And I was like, "I thought it was Josh." He's like, "No." But it was someone my brother knew that just happened to be there separately. I went over and apologized to him. I was like, "I'm sorry, I thought you were my buddy." So in the laser tag, I was like, that stinks. We didn't get to like pick cool names. I like when you get to like put your name in. And when we came out and went to see our score, it was like they had pre-assigned names. Like all the packs had pre-assigned names, I guess. And everyone had a cool Marvel name except me. Like everyone was like Thor and Hulk and Wolverine, and then mine was Birthday 2. Like all undercase or lowercase. And my score was terrible too because partly because after the first time I got shot, my pack stopped working and I had to get it replaced. So I spent like 10 minutes not knowing what to do, and then another 5 minutes getting a new pack. I beat my sister at Basketball Connect 4. So that was fun. We tried to do a Luigi's Mansion arcade game, and that was too. I could not figure out how to do anything in that. It's all, I don't know, not too, not a whole lot more than that to report. Oh, and Godzilla came. Godzilla came, and he had too much to drink, so he was real obnoxious. He was like tussling everybody's hair and getting too friendly with the bartender, and the bartender wasn't having it. And we had to call Mothra to pick him up. Mothra wasn't happy to be coming out that late because he had work in the morning. He had to be in Tokyo City the next morning today. So he was none too pleased to be pleading with Godzilla to get in the car at midnight, as you can imagine. Excuse me. I went to church this morning. Did something happen at church? No, I was thinking something happened this morning, but not that I recall. Oh, they replaced the floor with sand, quicksand. Okay, that's not true. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. My life is as entertaining as creamed corn. So I embellish the truth. But that Godzilla stuff is true. That happened. But, they weren't in my party, so some people have all the interesting things happen to them. Stripes. Solids. No, stripes. He's a farmer now. He has to wear flannel. Here's Petunia. Here she is, Miss America. She is some kind of ghost. So let's see. I don't know. I've got nothing to say. I am out of stuff to talk about. I'm tapped. I'll just have to continue making stuff up. Oh, the priest at church, he, at the end of his homily, he told a joke. It's like, here's the difference between a $1 bill and a $20 bill. It's like the $2. There was a $1 bill and a $20 bill, both like on a conveyor belt to be burned, like at the end of their dollar bill life. And they're saying to each other, like, did you have a good life? And the $20 bill was like, yeah, I've been to Vegas. I've been to the nicest restaurants in the whole country. I've been here and there. And what about you, dollar bill? Have you had a good life? And the dollar bill was like, yes, I've been to the Lutheran church. I've been to the Baptist church. I've been to the Catholic church. And the $20 bill goes, church? What's a church? And so the priest goes, so maybe today we can introduce the $20 bill to the church. When we're, like doing when you make your like donations, if you make a donation. I thought that was funny. He was a guest priest. She's got these mitteny hands. She should probably be wearing a wedding ring, right? Or an engagement ring, rather. Which hand? Which hand is it on? I'm not engaged or married, so I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's this one. I think it's your ring finger on your left hand. So this is my grandfather's wedding band, and I wear it since I'm not married. I wear it on my middle finger on my right hand. I had a lady come up to me one time, and she was like, "You know you're wearing your wedding ring on the wrong finger?" I was like, "No, I'm not married. This is my grandfather's." And she kind of like gave me a dirty look and walked away. I was like, "That's the case. I'm sorry." Let's see. What finger do you wear an engagement? This is how fast I think thoughts. Ring on. The fourth finger on the left hand. Fourth finger on the what? Your pinky? Oh, thumb. Left ring finger. Nailed it. Okay, so where's her left ring finger on her mitten hands? I should not have made that ugly. Somebody's dying downstairs. They're choking up a storm. You putz. I'm doing this terribly. Okay. I am going to throw down there. Let's just pretend that never happened. I'll wait for that to dry and I'll try it with a pen. No, see, I had the same idea eventually. The first few pages, I drew her in this little outfit. It was like shorts, and her tail was like separated at the start and then formed into a single tail. But I decided not to draw it that way on those panels. And it looks like I had the same idea when I was doing the pencils too, eventually. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't ink the panel. Usually I'll ink panels before I start the broadcast. Or days in advance or something. Usually. Let me do that real quick. So, need a good pen, good thick pen. This one will do. Get my ruler. I mean, maybe a ruler, but it's not the boss of me. Ooh, that was not good. Ought not to have done that. That was a mistake. Look at that. I drew the line, but the line is actually like 2 millimeters to the left of that. What a schmuck. What a... See, this is why I always say, that's why I'm here, to show you that any confounded Egypt can make a comic. If I can do it, you can do it, because I am the absolute worst. I make mistakes that would make three-sided penny blush. I don't know what I mean by that. I couldn't think of a way to complete that thought. See, I'm even bad at that. Making up stuff. But I won't let that stop me from making a book. Where's my pen? Wallaby. Dumble, 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 dumble. My house sounds like it's exploding. That's directly below me is the front door. And I could hear somebody pulling it open. There we are. Now it's a comic. I don't know how much of that I did on screen. It's kind of hard to zero in on a spot when the whole page is kind of amorphous. But also, I'm always doing that anyway. Sliding the page off camera. So I'm about to finish my water here. And I've got a cup of tea. Oh, tea. Where have you been all my day? Right inside your heart, partner. That's weird. My cup of tea is talking to me. There's something here, but I don't think it's anything, so I'm gonna just pretend it's not there. Sometimes I'm like, I have to decipher my pencils. I can't tell what I was thinking. These are like the rows of planted crops over here. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. And then here's the grass, the little horizon. So we're gonna see they're overlooking all this other land, the other lands. Oh, I'm not on the dang screen. So Liam was on here yesterday for like 15 seconds and then he disappeared, and I guess it was because he was getting other calls. And Liam was asking him what was going on for his birthday. And now we know. We might have gone bowling too at the place, but I guess right about the time we got there, they had closed off the bowling. So we just stole a bowling ball instead. Okay, I made that part up too, but I'm telling you, the Godzilla stuff happened. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's see. So tomorrow is the penultimate episode of Better Call Saul. So I have to be quick about doing my page tomorrow. Honestly, I have to be quick about doing this page. I don't have a tremendous amount of time left. This used to be a lot lighter, the comic book artboard stuff. I think on my pages that I started this book on, it was a lot lighter. I've actually seen this show up on pages in the book. Not mine, in another book. I think it was edited out a little better later on. Wallaby is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. You have just tuned in to the Twilight Zone. The weird thing is, Rod Serling isn't here to capture your imagination. It's just me doing this with nothing to say. It sounded like a bong rip at the end there. It's just tea. This is a wholesome show. It's just tea. Yeah, THC. No. It's just tea. I'm gonna make this real thick. Beefy. Beef, it's what's for trees. Beef, it's what's for trees. I like the sound of that. Man, more lettuce. That's how you say leaves in some fake made up language. A lie of a language, really. There is no language. I just said lettuce. That's all. You said you were the king of liars, and I believed you and called you sire. But I realize now that I have been deceived. That's the stuff. Leaves. Okay. A lot of this is surely going to get cut off, so I don't need to worry too deeply about it. What I'm actually wondering is if I should fill in some of this background of these leaves, if I should fill it in black, but I think what I'm going to do is actually just leave it like it is, and just color it different layers of green or whatever. Or orange. Orange would be beautiful. And more alien. They're on a different planet. It would just look like a fall day, though. Maybe purple. That begs another question. I don't like to do, generally speaking, I don't like to color skies blue as it is. Would I make this sky blue? Maybe, I don't know. What is the time that it is? It is 1:50 about. Yeah, 1:50. I'm not drawing on screen, dang it. Let me pull this down this way. That'll be easier. Here's that pristine fence that Bonehead, I almost said inked, that he painted, was painting moments ago. Shouldn't this have like a little hinge? Oh, wrong side of the doofus. Speaking of doofus, I gotta remember that I gotta put a ring on it. Okay, and I was gonna use this teensy. Oh, fine. It's cleaner than it was. see. Come on, sucker. I need to get a point on my brush. Okay. And then we've got this should actually be like that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. What dang fool thing did I do now? Let's see how I'm going to clean this one up. That might just go to black anyway, but... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. See if you can be like honest about your mistakes and just try to be diligent about like what works and what, you know, like keep on top of what works and what doesn't work as you go. You can probably pull off a decent book. But that goes for the writing too. You gotta be like I'm always having to trying to stay on top of myself and be like, no, don't settle for, don't be mediocre. Kind of the goal. Kind of. Trying to make it work and work. I'm trying to make myself look good, right? I'm not trying to make myself look bad. Unlike the Bonehead cartoon, I want to look back on this book and be like, hey, that was pretty good. Okay. Okay. Just trying to make this look a little less stark white. It's going to look like an object. And her basket here. Okay. Here is basket. Basket. Think basket. When you look at this drawing, I want you to think basket. I want you to. Okay, close your eyes. Picture a basket. Open them. Do you see what you envisioned? If yes, this drawing might be for you. If not, if no, uh, you might want to consider a different comic. Perhaps Bonehead is not right for you. Perhaps Bonehead is not right for anyone. Perhaps it is right for everyone. Let us not neglect to consider that option. I'd be kicking myself if I didn't have us consider that option. These are like alien gourds and stuff that she's plucked from the ground. Wait a minute, we gotta eat this stuff? Wait a minute, we're feeding this to people? That's messed up. That ain't right. Here's its scraggly, I don't know, roots that it was torn from. Okay. There's some kind of carrot, space carrot. I'll call this a space yam. Hmm. What time is it? 2:04. I gotta get this wrapped. So now that's the basketiest basket I ever did see. Filled with such delicious looking rocks. Oops. There we go. Last panel. I think the next page, which is the last page of the story, is just a big splash page. So this is the last panel in the book. Though, like I say, I do have other pages I still have to do. This is the last panel in the book. The last enclosed panel, I'll say. Cheat. You guys are definitely going to think I'm hitting the bong. Because I keep slurping like that. This whole book was inked by one stone sober man. Here we go. Where's my fine tip on this brush? Eh? It's a bit better. Shadow under his collar there. And his arm around his girl. Oh yeah. See, I'm a big dummy. I can't read my own pencils sometimes. She has hair underneath this hat too.
You big dummy.
Lots of stripes. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Good one. Okay. And then a bit of a drop under here. And then his pantaloons. Okay, I thought her tail was in front of his leg, but it's not. Dang it. There's no point on this brush. Closer. Closer. Fine. Mighty fine. See, if you get a nice fine point on your brush, you can kind of get any line width you need. But if you don't have a fine point, you can only get kind of, you can't get that finer stuff. And often, if you don't get your brush into a tip, like a nice, like, pointed tip, it gets kind of frayed and chaotic fast from there. Uh, And I use for my brush, I use a Winsor & Newton Series 7 Sable Kolinsky brush. This is size 3. I've also got a couple size 2 brushes that I would use if this one ever stopped working on me. But I think I'm going to use the 3 to the end of the project. I started the book with a 2. And I have other size brushes. Same style, but different sizes. Size 0, size 1, size 4, and size 5 I think I have. But I haven't really used those. I think I may have used a size 1 one day when I was kind of in between brushes, and it was too thin for me, for my liking. When I ink, it's like a kung fu movie. Now it's like a Muppets movie. Yeah. So I think this page is done-ish. It's about 2:20. It's 2:23 at the moment. That gives me enough time to put the links in the description. Folks, there's going to be some links in the description. You can find my social media there. You can find the Bonehead cartoon, which I saw the other day, and I was kind of bummed out. But you might enjoy it. I'm getting. I was so proud of it, and now I'm getting all like, I could have saved more. No, I could have done better. But that's always true. Anyway, this has been Ink the Book Show. This is page 112, but it's probably actually way deeper into the book than that, since I've added a bunch of pages along the way. Yeah, so the link in the description, you'll be able to find my social media, you'll be able to find the Bonehead cartoon, you'll be able to find my TeePublic shop, which has like designs that you can get on t-shirts, mugs. Look, I got a special lefty mug just for me. You can get that on there, a lefty mug, because other one, if you get the normal design, it'll be on the right. There's another Ink the Book Show logo one where you can get it on t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. You can also get it on a mug, and it'll be a righty one. And I also just put up some Grover Cleveland designs because Grover Cleveland is our mascot.
Hello, everyone.
So those are there as of yesterday. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. So be good. Don't hit anyone with your car. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.